Hey guys, I just want to make this video for this week. Just talking about a few things that's been on my mind. It's almost midnight as I'm filming this, so I'm trying to be quiet because I'm not being well. Because I'm tired, but I know I still wanted to get this video in for you guys, and whatnot. And just because there's just been a lot of stuff on my chest lately, and compared to when I last talked to you guys about this kind of stuff, since I do it monthly, it's been one hell of a month. A lot of good things, and just that's something that I just find weird too. Is that like when good things like happen to us, like it's just it's the matter of like being in the present and being in the moment of like celebrating those accomplishments of when things are actually going good in our life. But then I just feel like I'm just one of those people who feel like we have to do more. Like after one accomplishment, you have to immediately go to another, and just so that you can, seem like a hard worker or something like that, or I don't know. And I just hate that I'm like that, but at the same time, I just feel like if I'm not like that, then I'm just like a lazy piece of shit or something. and it's and I've gotten better about like being in the present and like focusing on right now instead of worrying about the future or dwelling in the past, which I had such a bad habit of before. And I've learned to. I still think on the past, but I don't dwell on it. It's different to dwell on the past than it is to think about the past, because dwelling on the past is like you're letting that affect now. But I just try to not to let that affect me anymore. Which I know that's on its own, and that's a lot of growth. A lot of growth on my part. But yeah, it's weird when we recognize those accomplishments, those successes. It's hard to like, for me, it's hard to like actually like take it all in and like celebrate it. For example, I'm about to hit 300 subscribers. I'm very close. I'm at 292. You guys are amazing. And I know my last Dan Vasc video went fucking crazy viral. Almost 900, about 900 views. That's insane. I wouldn't be surprised if that video reaches 1,000, which definitely I'm definitely gonna have to do another Dan Vasc video, which I will do that for you guys in the future. But when I get some other stuff out first too, that I was planning on for you guys to watch, and then I'll put out another Dan Vasc video. But because I enjoy making them, you guys enjoy them, and I enjoy making them, so that's kind of that's an example. That's an example of a good accomplishment right there. But I just feel like we don't recognize those accomplishments a lot like we should, just because I feel like I already said, when we make one accomplishment, we immediately have to go to the next goal, and constantly being on that workhorse. But then again, I do that to the point where I get fucking burnt out and I stress myself out, and I feel like I'm not doing enough, And another one that's gonna be big is me graduating high school in 2 months, almost less than 2 months actually, which is fucking. It's crazy. It's been on my mind for quite some time. But I'm gonna be graduating high school, and it's so weird to me, because we've done school our whole lives, and then when we're 18, 19 years old, we graduate, and then we can try to find what we're going to do with our work life, or if we're going to go to college for another 4 years, like, I don't know, it's a lot to think about. But I don't know, I guess just something that's been on my mind lately is that, and I feel like a lot of you guys can like, I feel like we can relate on this, like from me into you guys, my audience. I feel like, I don't know, past few weeks I've just kind of been in this bleh, if you know what I mean by that. If you know what I mean by that. I just kind of feel like I've just been in just very negative, just this negative mass hanging over me. A dark cloud. There we go. That's the best analogy for like negativity. I feel like it's just this fucking blackest cloud, like this darkest cloud, just hanging above me, you know. And I've just gotten to the point where like I've dealt with so much, because if we want to accept it or not, negativity is gonna be around us everywhere we go, you know. But it's just a matter of like trying to still be positive even when there are those negativities, because negative energy can take a toll on us mentally, physically, and if I'm willing to admit it, it's been doing that to me. It's been I've been mentally and physically just drained out, just because I feel like I'm just around so much constant negativity, and it gets tiring. Like I used to be that negative person that like I remember last year, or even towards the end of 2022, and basically majority of the year of last year, I just felt so sorry for myself. And like I tell myself that like I don't feel like that anymore, which is huge. I don't feel so sorry for myself, because I'm starting to understand who I am and why the things happened the way they did, and being able to let go of that past. And that was the biggest part for me. That was the negative part for me for the longest time, was trying to get over that. And I feel like once I start getting over that, I just feel like this different parts of negativity has been hitting me. Because I won't say the household I'm in now is bad. It could be way worse. It could be way fucking worse. But I just feel like there's just some sort of negativity that kind of just like drags around every part of every day. And I get tired of that sometimes. And I'm not blaming it on people that I live with. I won't blame it on them at all. But it's just like, God, it's heavy. It is heavy. And sometimes I have to escape from that. Because if we don't, then we're going to fucking get chopped in this hole that we never thought that we'd go back in, you know? And it's kind of frustrating, because once you as a person like starts to get over negativity, getting over being negative with yourself and stuff like that, and stuff in your own life, you tend to be around other negative people, or they may not be negative, but they just give off that energy, you know? Like I feel like that's been me lately, and that's been taking a toll on me, because it's not that like I can't stand negativity, because some people have this toxic mindset of, oh, if you can't handle negativity, then that makes you weak, because that's how I used to think. But it's just that like it's not people that can't handle negativity, it's the people that don't tolerate it anymore, that don't want to give in that energy anymore. Because I've given so much fucking energy to so many fucking stupid things, that why give my energy to negativity? You know what I mean? And I'll admit, I'll completely understand. Like it's hard to get over that. Like it took me so long. Like I'm still myself. I'm working on it, but I feel like I made a lot of progress with that. You know, and I would get into my head to where I would start to think things like I used to when I was at my lowest, you know, like thoughts of suicide and thoughts of relapsing on certain things, you know, like, and I physically can't do that anymore, because I feel like if I do that again, then I'm falling a huge leap backwards, and I don't want to do that. because even now I'm still hard on myself, like, as it is, and I'm not trying to be that hard on myself anymore. I'm trying to cut myself some slack and actually have some self-respect, because I'm 19. I'm learning. And I think I have a good idea of who the hell I am. You know, like, I'm very well aware that I'm somebody with a big heart. I am very aware that I am more mature than people my age. And yeah, and things like that. And that's what kind of sucks with this generation that we're in, because not a lot of people are like that, you know. And it's hard to make friendships that way and relationships that way. And that's why I'm fortunate to have the friends that I do have, and the relationships with them that I do have, is because, I mean, yeah, they might be fucking completely different, have a different view on things than I do, but we're still close friends, you know. And I try to cherish that. I try to, because at times I'm just like, okay, you know, friends can be annoying as fuck sometimes, you know, but I still love them. And also I want to take this moment to, I don't know if you guys saw my TikTok, but I put out a little teaser last week that, for all the rumors, yes, I am coming out with a new paranormal series. You guys probably have heard, I've talked about it quite a bit on my podcast, actually. On our podcast. It's not necessarily my podcast. Our podcast is me and the guys, but I'm very excited for it, and I'm going to be releasing it relatively soon. It's another 3-part series, paranormal series. I think you guys are going to enjoy the hell out of that, because I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm very happy with how I made it turned out, as far as like editing and stuff like that. I'm still working on some stuff now, but and whatnot, but also you guys are going to stay tuned for a new, I'm not going to spoil it yet. Well, no, technically when this video is out, then that will be posted, but it's a premiere though. But you guys will be seeing a new video game series after I beat God of War. That was a fun one. I'm excited for getting into God of War Ragnarok in the future. But I just want to promote real quick, because that's my job as a YouTuber, as a content creator. I don't know, just that sometimes we can be so fucking negative to a point that we're just alone in our own minds, because that's kind of been me lately. Like, when you're around that energy for so long, it's hard to get out of it, but sometimes you gotta make that leap, or make that step to get out of it, even if it's for a short amount of time, because I don't think we truly escape negativity. I just think we just learn how to tolerate it and when not to tolerate it. And a lot of people choose not to. I know there's a lot of people in my life that choose not to, you know, choose negativity, because someone else can be talking negativity about something in the past, and then you can just immediately interrupt them saying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore, you know? And it's true, because it's in the past. And some people just can't accept that. It took me a while to accept that the past is the past, and we can't change that, you know. Because here recently, I don't know if I should bring that up. It's not that I don't want to bring it up. It's just, I don't know. I haven't talked about my dad a whole lot on the channel, just because it's hard to talk about that publicly. Like, it's easier for me to talk about my dad to, like, friends and family, but for some reason it's different for me to, like, vulnerably open it up to you guys for some reason, because I talk to you guys about so many things than I do people in my own life. But that's just one of the things that, like, I don't know if I want to, because I know at some point I want to tell you guys. I mean, I know probably a lot of you guys probably know if you guys follow my socials, because I post about it sometimes. But I just realized I don't really talk about my dad a whole lot. I mean, granted, I vaguely remember I talked about my dad earlier on the channel, but I just remember how embarrassed I felt about talking about him, just because I felt like it should have been something private. But that was like 2019. I was 14 years old. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring that out. But yeah, but I don't know. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm always gonna have those dark moments. We all do. But it's just a matter of tolerating it or like trying to overcome it and not trying to let that dark cloud get so big. Not trying to let it give into our energy and stuff like that. But sometimes we need to be that vulnerable. Sometimes we need a shoulder to cry on. Sorry, I'm tired. And just we need to let that out because we build that stuff in. That's not if we build that stuff up that's not healthy. But yeah, guys, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. But I guess I'll end this on a note that I truly am doing okay. I just been in a little rough spot. Yeah, that's the best I could come up with. I've been in a little bit of a rough spot, but other than that, most importantly, I'm okay. Just been a little bit of a bug. I've been a little bit of an off pace, I guess. But yeah, I just want to say that because it's around one of my favorite times of year. It's March. It's springtime. I'm ready for the weather to be nice and whatnot, and just appreciating little things like that. And then we got summer right after that. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are doing whatever you can to work on your mental health and things like that because it's very important. I feel like we don't talk about it enough, especially men's mental health. I don't care how many people want to talk shit about, because I feel like men's mental health gets shit on a lot, even though it shouldn't be, because all that society is doing is pretty much right of why men's mental health needs to be talked about. But that's just not me being biased because I myself am a man. That's just me being completely honest and open about that kind of stuff. But anyways, guys, I've been talking for too long. It's just nice to talk to you guys because genuinely it helps me. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are doing whatever you can to work on your mental health and anything. If you feel free to drop a comment down below. Tell me just how you're feeling, how your day's going. Happy Friday. And yeah, so I love you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. God, we're so close to 300 subscribers. We're so close, guys. And if you're a new subscriber of mine, and you're watching this, and this is one of the first videos you're watching of me, then welcome to the family. I welcome you with open arms. Virtual hug to you. Much love to all of you guys. And as always, look after yourselves and look out for one another. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Be well, guys. Peace out, peeps. Bye.